I am known as a research geek. Even before fashion, I take care of beauty. Literally like water, but like magic water. I just want to scream on top of my lungs like, this is the best. If I find something I love, and there's not a lot, but if I do, I'll fight for it. I won't shut up until you actually go and try it. This is the best micellar water I've ever found and I've tried. Hello and welcome to my new video. This is something I talked about in my 10 things I can't live without, but I felt like it deserved its own video. When I love something, I convince everyone around me. If there's a restaurant I love, I make everyone go there. I won't shut up until you actually go and try it. I make my friends converts. I'm that kind of person when it comes to if I find something I love. And there's not a lot, but if I do, I'll fight for it. Like I'll make the world know. And I'll say it, if I do say it, I truly mean it. And that's how you know. And that's how you know. And my best friend is my mom. And she already has this. She's already uses this micellar water. So this is, like I said, the best micellar water I've ever found and I've tried. And the way I found out it was the best one is when I ran out. And when I ran out, I was abroad. I was in London and I couldn't find it anywhere. And so I went with the next best option. I just went to the drugstore, one of those well-known brands that are considered really high quality too. So I just got their micellar water. So as I was doing my usual makeup removal routine, my skincare routine, I realized how much the makeup wouldn't come off. And I was quite surprised because with this, it just comes off seamlessly. Like I don't even have to push hard or push anything. It just takes it off. And this one, I literally had to rub, and then I had to use for this one, to remove my, this kind of makeup, I just use one cotton disc. But for that, I had to use 4. And that for me was so eye-opening. And when you begin to appreciate things when you don't have them anymore. And so I realized that then I took this for granted. So yeah, that's how I knew it was the best one. Plus, it's so gentle on the skin. It's not oily. Because I've tried and I've seen other drugstore popular micellar waters and makeup removers. They are clogging your pores. I'm speaking for experience. Those things are just not good for your skin. And even after using them, you have to cleanse again. And with this one, for example, if I cleanse my face and then I use this, I don't rinse this because there's no need to rinse. Whereas with other brands, well-known brands, you actually, my cosmetologist says that you actually have to rinse after them because they have a lot of chemicals and substances that you don't want to be left on your skin. So that's a very important note. Secondly, this brand is something I discovered recently, and it uses Japanese technology. I wanted to film my full skincare routine, but there's a few products that I'm still on the hunt for because I know there are better ones out there. I'm still testing a few things out and can't recommend a few products yet. So once I figure that out, once I find those perfections, then I'll probably film a full-on longer, a step-by-step, talking about each product, why that exact product I use, and film a skincare routine. But this is something I recommended to everyone I know, and they're already using it, and they're in love. I mean, this has to be 4th or 5th bottle, probably more, but so far I already have 2 empty ones. No, that's not empty, that's a refill, just an extra, but that already says a lot. And yeah, I'm in love. What else can I say? And like I said, I'm one of those people. I am known as a research geek when it comes to anything. Before making a decision, especially when it has to do with beauty, I have to know anything and everything and before actually using it or doing it, whatever it is, because I think it's so important to be informed first and foremost beforehand. And I love fashion, I love beauty, but I think beauty is something that needs so much more attention because it's so much more, because it has to do directly with you. So first things first, even before fashion, I take care of beauty. I consider that as a priority because fashion and all those clothes, you wear those clothes, right? The clothes don't wear you, and you have to take care of yourself first. So it's obviously inner beauty. Then it's your skin, and that's something you have to take care of first and foremost before going into fashion and all that. So that's a priority for me, and that's why I decided to make this video more beauty related and talk more about this micellar water, because if you're using something else or you're not happy with the ones that you have, with the one that you are using, or you've never used micellar water, highly recommend you try it. It's an essential for me. I actually never used it before, but as soon as I found it, it's just become a staple. It removes the makeup, it cleanses the skin, and you don't have to rinse it. It's just magical water. And yeah, so take care of your inner self, inner beauty, inner health, and then all the outside stuff, because you are wearing those clothes. One thing to remember, even with fashion and anything, you are the ones wearing the clothes. So you first and foremost have to feel confident and beautiful within your own skin without all those add-ons, those accessories. And then use those accessories, whatnot, to further amplify. But they don't make you. You make yourself whole first, and then that comes in secondary. So yeah, a little video like this. Hope you enjoyed, and please try it. I'll link it below. And